Good evening, everyone. I, Shama Sharma, welcomes you to this important and insightful webinar on From Promise to Trap, sorting financial and career frauds. This webinar is brought to you by the team project CyberShield of Naksh Foundation in collaboration with the Aarambh Organization. We live in a time where a single click, a shiny job offer, or a too good to be true investment can turn into a nightmare. And the line between an opportunity and a trap is thinner than ever. That's exactly what we are here to understand and navigate today. Over the last few years, we have seen an alarming rise in scams disguised as job offers, work from home schemes, instant loan apps, fake investment platforms, and freelance frauds. Young students, job seekers, and even professionals are being targeted daily, not because they are careless, but because fraud setters are evolving faster than awareness. This session isn't about fear, it's about clarity, awareness, and action. We are here to break down how these schemes operate, who is at risk, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself and those around you. We are fortunate to have with us Dr. Ranjit Singh sir, a leading cyber expert who has been working on the front line of fraud prevention and awareness. Thank you, sir, for joining us and sharing your insights with our community. Before we begin, participants, we request you to keep your microphones on mute throughout the session to avoid any background noise. Keep your video turned off unless you are in a proper setting. If you have any questions or queries, please drop them in the chat box. We'll add for today's webinar on From Promise to Trap, sorting financial and career frauds. Dr. Ranjit Singh is a leading forensic expert with over 18 years of experience in cyber forensics, question documents, and fingerprint analysis. He heads SIFS India Forensic Lab, known for delivering forensic services across India and internationally. An alumnus of the University of Delhi, Dr. Singh holds a PhD in forensic science and certifications like CEH and CHFI from EC Council. He has contributed expert opinions in thousands of legal cases for courts, police departments, and government agencies. Dr. Singh is also a member of the EC Council Global Advisory Board and holds multiple lifetime memberships in forensic organizations. His commitment to forensic education and innovation continues to shape the field at both national and global levels. Without further ado, I would like to hand over the mic to Sir for his insights on the topic. Over to you, Ranjit sir.
Thank you so much, Shama, for such a wonderful introduction. And I'm glad that I had got this opportunity to interact with the lovely young mind nowadays because I always say that we are the cyber migrant people, you are the cyber born people. We started our journey of the social media from the Orkut. You started your social journey or your online journey with a, I can say, not Instagram, but you started your journey with a Discord. You are into the different community. You are doing wonderful work daily basis. Still, I'm struggling to find it out the algorithm of the Instagram, how this algorithm work, but you people are very, very prompt in that. So teaching such a lovely audience is always, challenging part when we talk about the cyber awareness. Particularly, we are so much, cyber means net means network means we have connected with each other. And whenever we post something, what we look for first, after posting something, if Shama is posting some photographs or sharing some photographs on the Snapchat or posting some story on the Instagram or posting something on, I'm not, I'm sure that you people are not on the Facebook. Many of you not on the Facebook. You are the Instagram buddies, and then coming to the LinkedIn. If you're posting, what actually we look for first? We first look for the analytics. Analytics means how many likes we have got, how many people have they have connected with us, what are the intention behind that. This is called the cyber psychology, where the people are thinking about all these things and then they are reaching to you. And I always say that the crime with the students, particularly with the girls student which is going on the social media, is financial fraud, which is on a very high level. The reason is that I'm sure that you all have seen the advertisement. Something is on the very low price. Yes or no? Right? So you have seen something. So we always, particularly, we believe that जरा से पैसे में ज़ारा मिल जाएगा, which is not true. So we have to be very cautious about whenever we are going for any such kind of access. And there are n number of things nowadays doing. When we talk about the Digital India government have taken a several initiative. And after taking the several initiative, what is outcome? We become the Digital India in COVID era, right? In the COVID, we all connected, and this is a result when we and you all connected through this online platform. Just recall in 2019 or 2018? Have you been in such kind of sessions? No, very rarely. Although I'm taking my institute in 2006, and we are giving online sessions to the different universities, which is international universities, more than 100 plus universities we are giving the courses. So in 2006, it was very difficult to convince Indian population that you can learn through online platform, maybe through this. I'm not sure you have heard about some platform like Blue Jeans or not. You might have heard about the Skype or you're using the Skype. But the Zoom, WebEx, Microsoft, this come into the digital era, which is called the COVID, right? And this year, the cybercrime reached to the that level which government has to announce this as a pandemic, cyber pandemic. And as you recall, when the COVID started, we started with our ringtone that you have to maintain the 6 feet distance. And now the government has made this a compulsory ringtone for all MSP mobile service provider to put that to put that, if you receive any call from any person who is pretending as a CBI, is pretending as a judge, you should not respond. How many of we hear that complete message? We try to ignore by pressing star, by pressing hash, or getting a solution for that, because we are sometimes where the cyber criminal they take our charge, right? So I once again welcome you all in this course. With the permission of all of you, I like to share some presentation which I have prepared for all of you, and I'm sure that that is going to be some useful things which are thought process discussed with me, which is the topics outline which was shared with me. Can you confirm my presentation is visible or not?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah. So as topic become a very interesting, and when we talk about such kind of things, so we have to look into the particular things where we talk about the financial and the career fraud. With the young mind, we always think about how the kind of financial, and many times when I interact with a college student, they say that sir हमारे account में तो पैसे ही नहीं है, हमसे कोई क्या fraud करेगा. So it's not about the having the fraud in the million or billion or in thousands. Fraud can be happen with the 21 rupees as well. Scam fraud, if you have heard, made in India mobile in coming to 251 rupees, and by that way he earned about 320 crore rupees. So small contributions of yours making yeah, this cyber criminal, and this cyber criminal using the your small amount for their own purpose, and that's why they are not more concerned about nowadays on the big amount. They're not looking for the big amount, right? So they are looking for whatever the amount they are getting, they are okay with that. Okay. So what we have to protect from the financial crime, because nowadays today's we have into the hyper digital world. Not we can say the digital world, we are in the hyper digital world. And I used to say that the hyper digital world which we are using, what kind of things we are connected with, that is called the mobile phone, right? And I used to say that mobile phone is not a nowadays a device, it's a body part. It's a detachable body part. And this detachable body part is so much detached to us. Wherever we go, we carry this. Even if I'm here discussing with you all, I'm looking at my detachable body part, that either some message is coming or someone is calling to me. So we are so much hyperly connected with this, and students are nowadays very increasingly they are being lured by the fraud app. And I'm sure that in college time we always, because being in a Delhi university, we pay a very less fee and we want to earn by doing our course as well. So we get, earlier we used to get some kind of typing work, some kind of other kind of work, but nowadays fraud applications are coming, which is called the APK fraud. I'm sure that you have heard about that. So any Android package kit which is coming in your phone, you are installing, that is going to be trapped, getting all your informations. And this fraud is, disguised that you are getting a golden opportunity. This financial fraud coming like you have installed some applications. This application so that you have to invest 11 rupees, like Dream 11 applications or something is on make the copy of such applications. And they say that you have to invest the 11 rupees. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you will get that yes, this 11 has been multiplied into 23, 26 rupees. Then again, they will lure you to invest 100 more rupees. You will get the 100 plus. Once you put 100 rupees more and 23 earlier, 123, and they will give the bonus 100 rupees. Actually, that is not the money. That is not the money. That is just a platform where you are getting this as a UI called the user interface. When you going to withdraw this money in your account, because how this crime happened? Crime happened with us only because we are into the greed. When we go for the greed, we saw that, oh, why we should withdraw 223 rupees? Let's put more 500. Then it will show that, okay, 500 multiply to 1000. So you will get the 1223 rupees. So actually, that is not the money. When you go for the withdraw, they will say that you have to reach the limit of 10,000, then only you can withdraw and get that benefit. Otherwise, you are going to get only your own amount which you have invested by deducting of this fee. So you will say that I have invested 123 rupees. Why should I get the 50 rupees or 10 rupees? So you will invest, and by such applications, you are getting more and more, you know, investment, and that's why I call that nowadays we are so digitally connected. Our vegetable vendor to everyone. We what we use Paytm Karo. Everyone is connected, right? One vegetable vendor was fined with a 51 lakh rupees, 51 lakh rupees as a fine, right? As a fine for GST because he has received the payment for selling the vegetable, which is 1.6 crore rupees. So you can understand that how this kind of trap is so much surrounded with us, and we are very much having the effect by such thing. Why this is happening? The reason I can figure out that the rising unemployment, which is we always look for the something which can get into the less price, or we go for the getting a good internship, we are getting a good scholarship, we are looking for some good job, we are looking for some kind of productivity which give a scammer as a fertile ground. And when you go for like ISRO is announcing some kind of application, without checking the fact, you give your information because it's a Indian Space Research Organization. And if someone is going to verify such credentials, you're going to get that this internship is not at all announced by the ISRO. So all these kind of things going to make a very tough situation and very feasible situation for the scammer. When we see that in digital age, we do not have any boundary where we want to do the internship. Either we want to do the internship from the Oxford or from the Cambridge or from any ABCD, like many of you have done the courses from the Udemy and similar platform. Sometimes we do not check the URL, and that is the UI which show is a completely sophisticated scam, and fraudster take inexperienced people in their trap, and they exploit their whatever the vulnerability you have. Why students are vulnerable? The reason is that we have a limited financial literacy. We do not know what is a debit, credit, where we should invest, where we should not invest. Many of you know, but many of us do not know. We just heard, whenever I used to travel from the public transport, I heard that students they are talking that, oh, we can invest in the crypto, we can invest in the USDT, but they are not aware about how the regulation working in our country. So urgent need of the income and trusting online platform making a student as a prime target for the scammer. And I'm sure that you all have faced the or received the messages. You have to like one YouTube video, you will get 150 rupees. Yes or no? Yes? Many of you got that message. You have to just work 2 or 3 hours, you'll get the 5,000 to 15,000 rupees per month. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So once we got these messages, once you like, they will give you 150 rupees. Then they will ask you to join their Telegram group. Once you join your Telegram group, they are going to give you the different offers. And in that different offers, there is things which is not at all genuine, and then they will give you some APK, and that you install. That yes, if you want to multiply, you have to join our platform, our things. Then only you can get the more and more profit. And this online platform make a trust because they have sent you the 150 rupees, then and maybe sometime more. Because I, as a being a aware citizen, I always take 150 rupees all the vendors, those who are giving this. And literally I can say that I have earned around 3050 rupees or more than that. Someone gives the 50 rupees as well. So just take a one or two and then forget them. So that is, I do not encourage you, never do such kind of thing, because sometimes through such kind of link your phone can be compromised. So students are become a prime target just because of they scammer think that they need the money. And I'm sure that we all are studying, we are not in the home, or we are in the home, we have some amount in our account, either it's from the parents, and then we do the use the UPI on daily basis. And getting such a small amount, making them is a big, like in Hindi is we say that boon boon se hi तालाब भरता है. So like that, it is a scammer strategy. If they are getting a 250 rupees from you, no harm for them, right? So digital playground, which is understanding the threat of this particular student area and the landscape. Online job boards, there are many platforms. I'm sure that you all have been also be applied on the platform like Glassdoor or Fever or many other. So online job boards are there, social media. Sometimes you get the email that you are going to get the 10,000 US dollar. We need to invest. We need the trusted people from your country, which is old days, but still the people are trying such kind of things. And by that way, they common the avenue of the fraudster to intimate them and to initiate any contact. And nowadays, what is this kind of fraud is going on? They are going with the trusted contact fraud. What is a trusted contact fraud? Like, for an example, I got a link of Shama mobile phone or Lakshita mobile or Samir mobile. After getting this mobile phone, I'll send a message to them on the WhatsApp, and I get access of their WhatsApp, right? Once I get the WhatsApp, they are not aware that their WhatsApp had been compromised, because a fraudster do that into the time when the people are not working, maybe 2 a.m., 3 a.m. But you generation, you people spend more time at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and the Netflix. So, but if you are not awake, because see, they see that you are either online or not, and by seeing that activity, last seen activity or other thing, if it is turned on, they will enter into your WhatsApp. How they will enter? They will install your WhatsApp on their phone, or they will take a remote access, and from that they will send a link to all your contact. And for an example, today I got the link from the Lakshita, from the Samir, and I have to click because they are the trusted contact. And when the person of the trusted contact, they will send, obviously you are going to do that, take a action. Recently this happened with one of the IPS officers who is of the DG rank. His phone has been compromised. They have the DG, means he has the whole contact of the police department of the country, for the state. And sorry, once they got the contact in the night, they share this message to everyone that we are going to celebrate a police day. You all have to send the 51 rupees as a contribution. And see, the 80,000 police officers, they transfer immediately, because the message was so lucrative that the top 10 people will get the promotion as a from their higher rank. Like if they are sub inspector, they will become the inspector. So you see the how the mindset people play, and ultimately it goes into the use. You can say the multiply 80,000 into 50 rupees. It is going to be huge amount, you know, and 1 hour or 2 hours. And later on, when the message came to him or some other official check, then it was came to know that it's a trusted contact fraud. So whenever you receive any contact, any message, any such kind of things from your even the trusted contact, first call to confirm. If you are not able to call to confirm, if they are not very much inclined to give the information on the call, ask them to give a video call so that you can identify. And now I'm sure that you all have questioned that nowadays video call is fake, AI generated video, face has been, generated, 11 lab, if you have heard about that 11 lab or many other things which is going into the things. Yes, these are the things, but we have to be very aware about that. And you can say that if the person have the contact, because they never got, they asked to send on their own number, they asked to send on some another number, like my number is 98715023343. I'll not ask from this number. I'll ask to send this on to different UPI. So you have to be very cautious about such things, right? They always evolve the tactics that scammer, they refine their methods, and daily basis they are changing their methodology. Earlier it was OTP fraud, if you have seen the Jamtara and other things, sabka number aega. Now they have changed the strategy. Now they are changing the strategy, like they are sending some amount which is you supposed to receive, and you enter the payment, it go automatically deduction. They are sending a wrong messages. Many Instagram video people are making that they send the messages that amount this much has been gone to your account, which is actually not the message, which is actually the text message from their own number, not from the bank side. So scammer, they are constantly, they are changing, they are refining their methodology, and by having this, they have to challenge the different genuine opportunity from the elaborative schemes. They give that as if we talk about 6 months back or 4 months back, the digital arrest was on a very high. People are, I don't know why the people are scared about that they are digitally going to be arrested. So digital arrest is the one which is very very important aspect, where the people have lost lots of amount. What are the common career and employment fraud we can found? We can always found into the form of promise lucrative positions that don't exist, even require an upfront payment, sometimes very small payment they want. And this happened with the Nidhi Rajput, if I correctly remember the name. She is the top journalist of the NDTV, Nidhi Rajdan, I think. So she got the fake job offer from some of the top, some of the international organizations, I think from the Oxford. So such kind of job offers are always lucrative, and this is not only the online. Now there's physical such kind of job offer going on. What they will do? They will send a link that you all are a student from Delhi University. You have been shortlisted for TCS job. You have to fill this form and get a pass. Come to the some five-star hotel, maybe Hyatt, maybe some other hotel. Once you reach to that hotel, there will be a TCS board and everything will be there. You will fill the form, you will be interviewed, and they will ask to pay a registration processing fee, maybe a 6,100 something. Figure is so impressive, so looks very genuine. You will pay, and they will give you the offer letter as well. Once everything is coming in the way where nothing is looking fishy, you are into the five-star hotel, people are wearing the ID card of the TCS, and they are calling about 10,000 people, because they know that in India we have a lots of unemployment. So 10,000 people getting 6,000 from each, you can multiply by yourself. So such kind of things need to be very accurate. Such company, they never go for the any kind of such offer or such employment. Either they go for the campus placement or they call their own campuses. If they are something going, they never ask for the payment. So you have to be very aware about the fake job offers. Work from home scam, which is again very high going on. Like the people, they are using the VPN, they will give you the promise high pay, they will send their Excel, and then they will get their work completed, and later on they will not going to pay you. There is no loss. The loss is only that you are not getting any payment and their work is going on a free, and later they work sending onto the platform like Fiverr or Glassdoor or any other platform, where they are getting a work from open platform, again by hiring, offering almost double cost to you. They will say that, like for example, if you got an online data entry form like 2,000 rupees per, 20 rupees per entry or 10 rupees per entry, but it is later going to, they will offer you 35 rupees, they will offer you 40 rupees, and you will complete all the entry. they will sell that entry to the actual service provider because you are not going to reach the actual service provider. The reason is that they are paying 20 rupees. You are getting here 35 rupees. So why you will not do for this? After getting a work from you, I will, because I cannot be traceable, I'm using the VPN. I will use all your data, compile and send to the person who is giving this work into 20 rupees. I'll negotiate with him. I'll give you the 17 rupees, 18 rupees. So such kind of job is on very very high. You have to be very accurate about when they are asking for the work from home. The second kind of fraud in the work from home, they ask for some kind of small registration fee, which is refundable or which is a security amount, or sometimes they say there's a privacy contract amount. Any kind of terminology they can use. So you have to be very careful about when such kind of offer coming to you. Fake internship, again, demanding fee for the training that you will get the internship into the company like Infosys, TCS, or any top big four, KPMG, Deloitte, and they demand some fee, which is non-existent. There is no, you will get the internship into the army, you will get the internship into the ISRO. You have to pay this amount, and people VP R&D, people pay some amount. Many students they have paid their amount. So usually, sometime there are two kinds of things. First, you go, there is no such kind of internship exist. The second, they will take you to internship, get their work done, and they will say that no, there is not satisfactory work, so you're not going to get any payment. You're only going to get the certificate. So you will become the unpaid labor with a no real learning. You're just going to do their entry work, which is again what you will do. If they will say that your work is not satisfactory, but still you are getting experience certificate, internship certificate, you will be very happy. Students are very happy. I'm not sure why they are going over there. So target students, they just want to have such kind of putting experience into the CV. Scholarship or loan fraud, which is again on a very high when you are looking for the any admission into the foreign country. This is not very high into the Indian scenario, but very high into the international. Like they will make a similar URL website, and once they are making a similar URL website with a fake URL. Fake URL means they are using the Cyrillic number. Cyrillic number means a number which is looks similar, like Russian A and English A, they look similar. You will click on that. They will ask that yes, your things has been approved, your admission is confirmed. You have to pay 300 euro for confirmation. Hostel you want, you can pay this. They will give you the virtual tour, they will give you the video call of everything you will find. But actually, that the university is not offering such things. And what we being a student, we say that our parents, I say that we are digital migrant people. If my son saying something, I have to believe because he is of the new generation. If I'm of the old generation, I have to believe and I have to fulfill their wishes. Like my son used to go into the, he's a 10-year-old. He used to go into the, or another one is who is a 14-year-old. They go for such kind of, what it called, Olympiad. They go for the Olympiad, different kind of spell bee competitions. All these kind of competitions they are going into inter-school competitions. And when they are going for such competition, there is some processing fee. I always check the website. I always check the authenticity of the website, who is the owner of website, who is where the payment portal is going. So all these things we can take that. Who is the owner of website? You can check through who.h. You just put the website. You will find when this website or URL has been registered. Either this is newly created for this kind of work or not, because it's look very recently I have done one investigation for the Coca-Cola beverages. So another was a Coca-Cola beverage. Only S was not there, and people think that it's a original website, and they invested for getting of the uh, we can say what we called it as a dealership. For getting a dealership, they paid the processing fee. Similarly, people have paid for the Tata Telecom services for getting a tower at their home. So such kind of fraud are very high, particularly with the every irrespective of the age group. In students, the particularly the identity theft is again a very, particularly for the girl, the identity theft is on a very high. With your account they are phishing, And I'm sure that many of you have, all of you have that private account, but still getting a photo from the hosted sources, even your account is private, is not tough. So phishing attempt, whenever you are getting any kind of link that you have to log in into the Facebook or log in into the Instagram, your account, the password is not working. You have to be very careful about that. Investment scam. So if someone is saying that you invest this much amount, you are going to get this opportunity, particularly being a students are involving into the cryptocurrency and the foreign exchange, which is on a very, very high level. So you have to be very careful about that. When you have to see such kind of things, you have to see that what kind of the warning sign, what kind of the red flag. So like payment demand, if any legitimate employer or institutions will never ask for the money or interview or job offer or background check. Initially many people, they ask that, particularly the HR company, human resource company, those who are working as a third party recruiter for some other agency. Like if a is a company who is working for Cipla, or who is working for Cadila, recently this happened, they took the people from for the Cadila and they get the 1 month salary from that Cadila, and from the student, from the employee, also they get the 1 month as an advance. That where only you will have to join once you will get the pay this amount. They will give you the flight ticket, everything. So these all tickets are fake and other things. So such kind of things that you can earn the thousand, $5,000 in a week with no experience, and it sounds looks very weird. So you have to be very careful about this. Is unrealistic promises. Vague roles, job opportunity which do you do not have the expertise, but they say that you have this expertise, you can get this duties and responsibility, you can do this into the flexible hours, which is a very extremely high pay, but poor communication. Once you check their email addresses, you will find lots of grammatical error, generic greetings. You will find this as a very, very normal content. So you have to be, you all are very smart and you all can check that this is not the actual email. Few real life case studies I like to discuss. This is a Gram Udyog Rozgar Yojana, where the students have been trapped and they have been just scammed by having the similar website, by having the similar application, which is government of India, do. So do we actually verify either this the application which is available on the Play Store or App Store is genuine or not? So we have to be very careful about that. And this people have lots of they have filled their information, because this is a Gram Rozgar Yojana, means they are going to get the employment in that. And this scam people have done the registration with the all their details, and by that details they have been attacked through the different mode. So that is the one very important. Recently, the earlier we used to call that sexual abuse as a rape. Now digital rape is on a very high level, where they have made the many complaint. 2 3 FIR has also has been registered, where the cyber sexual assault, which is a non-consensual behavior of the individual, those who are doing on the social media, on the video call, and later on they are resulting into sextortion. And once particularly in this, I always recommend that the male people, those who come into communication of any girl on the Instagram or any Telegram, they do the video calling, and after doing the video calling, they alter their video, record the communications, and that is they are extorting the people, which is called as extortion, which is on a very high level. And if you have seen that one case of the Priya from Rajasthan, where they have digitally, they trap on people, they call them into Rajasthan and they think that he is the very rich man, and they ask for the 50 lakh rupees. Later on, it came to know in their knowledge that he's just a driver. He's just having the pose with the BMW and other thing, but he doesn't have the that property. Then they kill that person. So you can understand this label, this where this can to be ended. Cyber scam over WhatsApp. So 42% of the user got the job scam, asking for the payment, find the survey, and other things which we have discussed. Prevention and protections, right? When we have to prevent these things, we have to see that if there are any vague flexible hours, we do not go and enter into such kind of things. Safe browsing. Always update your browser. Take a time to update your window. Take to time to update your phone. Whenever I wake up in the morning, first thing I do, all my iPad, my laptop, my phone, I put first for the update, so that if any kind of attack happen in the night, or any zero day attack or any kind of fraud happening, they can be easily prevented by the update which is issued by the provider, operating system provider, either it's a Windows, Mac, or whatever the browser, or Android or iOS. So always use the strong and unique password, and I'm sure that we all use the same password for all our platform. Many of us we do that. So try to avoid that. Do not save your information like credit card or anything into Paytm, so that it will save time later on for the later on payment. No, you have to get only 1 minute to enter the 16 digit. But if you lost 10,000 rupees or 1,000 rupees, can you earn in the 16 digit entering amount into that particular time frame, like 1 minute? You cannot. I cannot. So you should not save such kind of credit card informations. So always enable the two-factor authentications. Sometimes it is irritating. Sometimes it take a time when you are logging. They ask for the OTP, but this is for the future safety. So enable two-factor authentication. Be cautious about any clicking suspicious link or any download attachment, particularly when some fraudster come into the any open WhatsApp group. So they will check that either this person has been using this kind of unknown things or not, and they are just sent some kind of application or some kind of link, APK, and then once you download that applications, your whole phone is going to be compromised. Your whole phone is will be into the access of that particular individual. Always use the trusted platform for any kind of career related things, being a students, reputed jobs, or any career services, LinkedIn, Indeed, or any government approved financial and website. How you can check that? You can check through the website called Virus Total. Here you'll find that either this is the genuine or not. So you have to go and find the trusted contact over there. Some legal remedies and reporting is also there, by which if the fraud happened with you, what you will do. You cannot go and just blame yourself that this happened because of my ignorance. If you fall a victim, you have to act. Otherwise, if we are not acting, because of that, fraudster getting more and more courage to conduct this fraud with the many other people. Always go and complain. Always go and report. Although being in a very humongous country, we are not getting a result which is expected. An amount is so low, people never go again and again for getting such kind of information. But still, I always recommend that you should go and report, because these are the laws which is having a cyber laws which is included into VNS, apart from the IT Act 303, which punishes the data breaches and unauthorized access of your data if you are able to prove. And if you've seen that recently Kolkata High Court given a conviction of 7 people as a life imprisonment for doing the digital arrest. So 303 is the one where punishes the data breaches or unauthorized access. 308 is criminalize the digital extortion. 3014, they protect the digital asset from the theft. 318, they bust the online fraud and scam. If you complain any online fraud, because nowadays you are not aware about, you are working in some call center, you are not aware about this call center is or this multinational companies doing such kind of fraud on the name of service provider. In 2020 August, in 2020, yes, 2020, I have been deployed with the Gurgaon police for doing this kind of busting one racket, which is Karl Marx has that revealed the name, and the person name was Amit, and he was running on call center where they are just on the name of service provider to the other company. They are doing this kind of fraud. So and they are getting a million. They have their good houses into the Gurgaon, big property there, and many people has been involved in that. So we have to use this law like 319, crack down the identity theft, like fake your ID. If someone has created your ID, you can report into the cybercrime. I'll show you the reporting. So cyber vandalism, so penalize the digital forgery in the 324 and the 326. And IT Act, especially, we have a few kind of unauthorized access, where the Section 43 covers the unauthorized access of your data or your system when someone send the link and then they get the access of your device. Then Section 66, they criminalize the hacking and the breaches. Section 66A was banned by the Supreme Court. Then the Section 66C was came into the address for identity theft into the IT Act. 67 regulate the cyber pornography, although our government has also banned for maybe less than 24 hours. But yes, this is the one where we have to work very hard that this kind of things should be regulated or this kind of things should be banned. So, or limitation to the age group or limitation to the something like that. So 69 say that we have to authorize the monitor of online communications like WhatsApp call and other things. Which is 79A nodal officers they have been appointed, where the Twitter say that we are not going to follow this. Then government of India say that you have to roll out from our country if you're not going to follow our rule. So should be very accurate about such kind of things so that we can get more and more things where the unauthorized access for such communication can be penalized under the Section 72 and unauthorized disclosure of the personal data. Many times, like Air India fraud, in Air India data has been leaked and people are calling their credit card last digit number also has been leaked. In Domino's, in Domino's case, there was divorce filed. The husband was saying that he is going in the Bangalore for one official meeting, but data leaked so that he was in the Gurgaon with the ex-girlfriend house where he is ordering the pizza. So you can understand these data leak result to the any kind of fraud with you, any kind of result. So such kind of things are very high. Gathering evidence is very very important. You have to keep all communication. If fraud happened with you have to keep all the communication, all the transaction record, take the screenshot related to fraudulent activity, and then you can this evidence can be vital for the investigations. And then you have to contact your bank so that immediately your money lost, if you're reporting this within 72 hours, there is a very strong possibility that your bank going to seize that money and it will come back to your in your account. Particularly in the credit card company, those who have the Swift and Swift portal usually allowed holding of the payment for 72 hours and they can get back. So that is the one where you can look into the that parameters. When you have to complain, where you have to complain, so website like cybercrime.gov.in is the one where you can apply. You can get the result, or if you are instant some kind of solutions you want in the in the instant solutions, you can find the 1930, right? In 1930, if you are going to apply, right, in 1930 there is a always there is a number which going to report and which going to protect yourself from such kind of fraud and immediately seize the things. You can take a help of local police, although we all have the complaint that local police is not working. uh, See, the complaint is number is so high. Police are not so much equipped. They do not know the much and much about this kind of crime. But yes, they are trying their hard. Believe me, they are trying their hard to learn, to combat the place like Delhi, where they have the cyber police station, especially where they are doing the wonderful work. So local police department is going to immediately assist in this. University resources, your university may have the dedicated department of the legal ads where students can get the assistance from such issue. If you do not have, try to make that into your college where you can invite the people from the police agency, add into that as an advisory board some experts so that any immediate such kind of solutions can be provided to you if anything happening to all of you. What are the future protected? So what are the your future and how you can protect? So by understanding these threats, you have to be stay very vigilant, and so you can take that powerful step to protect your financial and the career journey. You can empower yourself with the knowledge and share this with the people those who are in your around, and you have to stay informed, stay safe and secure for your future. Before taking the question answer, can you can I get the email addresses of one or two persons? Anyone. You can give your email address. I'll show you something how you can check that either your phone your email has been compromised or not. Anyone?
Yeah, any of you can drop your email address in the chat box.
Yeah, so Divya Sharma, let me check your email addresses. Okay, so I'm going to share one screen, and this website you all can check whenever you get time. The website name is Have I Been Pawned? So if you are going to check this website and put your email addresses and check. See, so you are the victim of three data breaches, Divya, right? So what are the three data breaches? Data breaches means your email address has been leaked through one, this June 2024 JetLib, where you have make your account. This data of the JetLib have been acted. You have clicked a snap where you have done this in September 2020, where your data has been leaked. You have worked on the magnet tone, where you have this is a Hong Kong based company where you have used. So these three places where you have used your website, your email addresses for registration, that has been leaked, and your email has been used by the people, and you might have received the spam email for such kind of things. And I'm sure that like many of you doesn't know the name of these companies, right? But you have registered with by having some other company name, right? So so when we are going for the other people check, so it will so you all can check your data. Try to deactivate your account from that data. So two breaches found for the Lakshita, and one is a JetLib, one is a Magneton. I think this is the thing which you all are using officially for your office purpose, right? For your college purpose. That's why the common URL is coming, or maybe the things, the course which you are studying. So this is the zero breach, Ram Ratan 707010. But 7 October is your date of birth. You are leaking the OSINT information. So, right, or maybe 10 July as well. So the great Balaji 30, right? You also do not have any data breach. So Tanis Kumar, okay. So this by this way you can check either your data has been breached or not. So this person also doesn't have any data breach, right? Mansi Solanki. Okay, let me check Mansi for your email addresses. Oh, you also do not have any data breach, right? Ekta. So you all can check either your email has been, I think Mansi was is .cm, so that's why might be a not coming as a good result. Let me check the Mansi again, because this is sometimes cheating, right? Yes, Mansi, your email also has been compromised with a two data breach. One is the boat data has been leaked. One second is a Vedantu, and I'm sure that you, Mansi, you have used this both website. So if you're not checking the things properly, you can not find the good. Let me show you the how this open source intelligence work. So OSINT is the network where you can go common email format. You can find all these things, right? These websites will come into the things where you can check your either your data has been leaked or not. So this OSINT network, try, this is a homework for all of you. Try to go and search through the math, through the transportation, through the email addresses, through the domain name, all these informations you will find, and many informations, not this like one informations, thousands of information you can find, right? So this is going to very helpful for all of you, the OSINT network, right? Uh, okay. So OSINT framework you all can use, and this using the OSINT framework will give you the more and more idea about how this things are working. So you can get the person informations. If you want that someone, you do want to do the investigation for someone, you can get the information by their username, by their email address, by their domain name, their IP MAC addresses. Forensic OSINT training, so you can find it on open source intelligence techniques. So you can find from here, you can do this online training, you can find some good informations on this website. So this is the very important things which we need to understand. For reporting this is the government of India made a portal called cybercrime.gov.in, and in this that is a main very beautiful part that for the particularly for women and children you can report anonymous. You no need to give your information. So here you can go women and children. So you do not need to give your even your informations. You can file a complaint by accepting their term and condition, and by this way you can, it's either gang rape or sexually assaulted or whatever the child sexual exploitation of the abusive material, anything you can report from here. You can try to go through these websites. Sidetrain is the one where you'll get the good cyber related content, which is by the government. This CyberDost handle is the one where you can get the good information. For checking out the either your URL or either your website is some having some kind of data breach or not, you can check either there is some viruses there or not. So there is no viruses in the SIFS website, or if any website like let me check AFOHR. Earlier they have the right. Okay, sorry, a afohr.org. So they have some kind of like they have removed now. So there is everything you will find all the things where the any kind of virus available there or not. So all these things going to play a very very important role. So only one thing I say in the last, that you need to be very vigilant when you want. And I'm sorry I have not taken the email addresses of all of you, and you all can get all the information, right? So thank you all. Thank you, Lakshita. Thank you, Sami. Thank you, Shama, for giving me opportunity. And I'm sure that I tried to give some kind of information so with a limited time. And if you have any kind of questions, and if you have find this session as a useful, you can connect me on the LinkedIn. I usually active on the LinkedIn. I very rarely, active on the Instagram because as I told you that we are the generation so where we have learning Instagram, right? You all are the proof. But yes, you can connect me on the Instagram as well. I have done the movie called Forensic with Vikrant Messi. I have done the movie called Kathputli with the you know with that particular what the actor called Akshay Kumar, right? So you all can come in the connection whenever you need any kind of help from my side, and I will try to help the students as much as I can, right? Because there is sometime we have the limited time, right? And in this limited time we have to be very helpful and very whatever the informations we have we can share with the students. I'm sure that this you have learned something, and if you have any kind of things in your mind, or if you think forensically we can help you, because people think that in forensic science our job role is only this, right? Which is not true. Our job role is not only this, right? Our job role is beyond this. We do lots of investigation, we spend night, and then he is very good friend of mine, and I tried to conversation with him, and we talk on the daily basis. So then I did the movie series called Delhi Crime, where we have assisted. And this scene, if you recall, the dialogue कि मैडम forensic यूज करना, अरे मैडम forensic भी यूज होता है. Then I did this movie for name Forensic with Vikrant Messi, Radhika Apte, Vishal Furia, Bindu Dara Singh, Prachi Desai. So this was the technology where we have show all the technology into the forensics. And then I did this as a forensic, expert, as a real support. Kathputli movie you can watch, and I play a role of forensic expert in this. Then I assisted as a scientific director in the Asur 2. Then recently I did the this Sector 36. So all these things are very very important once you have the knowledge about the subject and things. And people are taking, like I have done the two shooting with the Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Raat Akeli Hai Part 2, and one Innocence. So these are the things which is where we are trying to show the people with a more and more, more and more details where the people can be helpful, right? So I once again thank you all for your patience hearing, and I am open for all kind of questions. If you have any, there is one questions. Yes, Harizi, you can unmute with the permission of moderator Chama. You can moderate the session accordingly.
Yeah, okay. Can you please, Harish, unmute your mic for a minute?
Yeah, sure. Good evening,
Hi.
sir. Thank you so much for your uh, awareness on cybercrime. Sir, I want to ask you that, sir, if I have some existing number and if someone gets the same number as I have, so is it it will be possible for him to make send OTPs in his phone?
So there is a two this kind of I Harizi, thank you for your question. I got your question. So this kind of fraud is two kind of two-way happening. One is the eSIM fraud, where on the name of your I will get the access of your phone by the in the form of eSIM. As per SIM architecture is concerned, no two SIM work simultaneously. Means together it will not work. If the SIM is working with you, it will not work with some other person, and other person will get a SIM, or they can deactivate your SIM with the proving the wrong identity with the collaboration of the SIM provider. Later you can change, and this happened recently in one of the person who his grandson done the SIM change by showing the grandfather ID, and he got the SIM, so that he made the transaction of 14 lakh rupees and no notification came. Then later on grandfather came that his phone is not working. Then he went there and he changed the SIM. After changing the SIM, he also did not get the message because it's not to their bag. And later on, when we go for the when he go for the went for the passbook entry, he found that 14 lakh rupees has been deducted. So this is only possible when you are using one SIM at one time. Otherwise, it is not possible. Second way, I can get a OTP of your messages if I have the forwarding of the messages. If by forwarding your messages, if I can get your detail, I can definitely go and get the OTP. That is a called forwarded messages. If you have seen the star has 606, you can check that either your messages or call has been forwarded or not. Right? Thank you, Rishi. I'll take the
Thank
question of
you.
Rishi. I'll take the question from the Ayush. If we have already downloaded a APK file from some software used to save or not save user, the high chance to escape this Yes, I usually, if you have downloaded something which is you find suspicious, you can check on the virus total, and in virus total you will find that either this APK having some kind of breach or not. And if such kind of breach is there, you can immediately uninstall. Not only just uninstalling, you can go into the log of that particular APK folder and delete the log files as well. So you can be bit safe, right? You can update your phone. So if any kind of compromise or any kind of informations leak happen, like calculator is getting information of the your microphone, so which is not feasible. So you can then reset your phone. That is the only solutions we have. Any other question from the participant? Any feedback you want to share with me? Anything? Yes, Prabhatji. Uh,
हेलो सर।
hello, Prabhatji.
सर मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन ये था जैसे कि बाई चांस अगर हमारे किसी अकाउंट में या ईमेल डाटा वगैरह में कोई डाटा ब्रीच हो जाता है और समहाउ उसको हम ठीक कर लेते हैं, तो व्हाट विल बी द चांसेस कि वो डाटा ब्रीच दोबारा हो सकता है?
देखिए, डेटा ब्रीच जो होता है ना, जैसे एयर इंडिया का डेटा ब्रीच हो गया, तो आपने जो प्रेजेंट यूजर नेम पासवर्ड डाला वही लीक हुआ। अभी दो तरह के ऑप्शन होते हैं, एक होता है कि आप अकाउंट बना लो या लॉग इन थ्रू योर जीमेल, दोनों ऑप्शन होता है। तो आपने अगर लॉग इन थ्रू जीमेल किया है तो आपका जीमेल का पासवर्ड कॉम्प्रोमाइज होने के चांसेस हैं। तो अगर ऐसा आपके साथ हुआ है तो आप इमीडिएटली अपना पासवर्ड चेंज कर लीजिए, तो तब तो आपको इंफॉर्मेशन आपकी सेफ रहेगी। सेकेंडली क्या है, कंपनी क्या कर रही है आज की डेट में कि जैसे मान लो डेटा ब्रीच हो गया एयर इंडिया का, तो उन्होंने क्या लिया, ईमेल लिया, पासवर्ड लिया, और जब तक कंपनी को पता नहीं लग रहा तब तक तो आपका डेटा मार्केट में अवेलेबल है। लेकिन जैसे ही कंपनी को पता लग रहा है तो हम कंपनी क्या करें एज ए साइबर सिक्योरिटी प्रोफेशनल्स की जगह कि हम जब यूजर नेम पासवर्ड डालते हैं तो जो दो अगर किसी लोग कंप्यूटर बैकग्राउंड से हैं तो वो एक डेटाबेस में जाता है और उस डेटाबेस में वो इनक्रिप्टेड फॉर्म में जाता है। तो कंपनी क्या करे, ऑटोमेटिकली सारे डेटाबेस के पासवर्ड को चेंज कर दे रही है। इवन आपका डेटा लीक हो गया है फिर भी वो पासवर्ड चेंज हो गया है, और जब आप लॉगिन दोबारा करोगे तो बोलेगा कि आपका पासवर्ड चेंज हो गया, आप दोबारा पासवर्ड रीसेट करो। सो दैट इज वे सेफ। ये जब तक ही पॉसिबल है जब तक उस कंपनी को पता लग गया है। अगर उस कंपनी को पता नहीं लगा है इट मीन्स आपका डेटा सेफ नहीं है।
ओके सर।
होपफुली मैंने आंसर कर दिया होगा आपका जो क्वेश्चन था।
यस सर।
यस, थैंक यू प्रभात जी। Any other question from any participant? I have one meeting at 8:45, but still I have a 7 minute, 6 minute. I can take your question.
सर एक क्वेश्चन और था मुझे, सॉरी फॉर आई थिंक मैंने हैंड रेज
जी
नहीं किया।
जी प्लीज।
हाँ, जैसे मेजरली हम क्या करते हैं, बाई चांस मेरे साथ कोई स्कैम हुआ, मैं ट्रांजेक्शन करने वाला था, मेरी ट्रांजेक्शन कहीं और चली गई, ठीक है, तो हमारा सबसे पहला स्टेप ये होता है, एज ए ह्यूमन हम गलती करते हैं, हम गूगल पे जाके सर्च करते हैं लाइक HDFC बैंक कस्टमर केयर, वहां हम सर्च करते हैं, वहां पे सबसे पहले फ्रॉड नंबर शो करता है हमें, ड्यू टू क्योंकि भाई वो ऐड के लिए पे करते हैं तो उनका नंबर ऊपर शो करेगा। तो उसका कुछ सॉल्यूशन है लाइक कैसे उससे, मतलब ठीक है हमें रखना चाहिए इसका ध्यान, बट जिस टाइम आपका वो हो जाता है लाइक आपके साथ ये हो जाता है इशू, तो आपके ध्यान में नहीं रहती सब चीजें, तो उसका क्या सोल्यूशन है?
बिल्कुल, देखिए साइकोलॉजी ऐसी ह्यूमन की होती है कि जब हम फियर में रहते हैं ना, हमारे साथ क्राइम कब होता है जब हम ग्रीड में होते हैं, और हम सोल्यूशन कब नहीं पा पाते जब हमें फियर होता है। तो जो अगर हमारे पास फियर है तो उस कंडीशन में एक ही चीज करना है आपको, कि जब भी आप ऐसे नंबर से आप सब लोग कांटेक्ट करें, गूगल में सर्च करें, आप बैंक की वेबसाइट पे जाएं। हर बैंक ने अपनी वेबसाइट पे कस्टमर केयर नंबर डाला हुआ है। इंस्टेड ऑफ शोइंग एज अ एआई जनरेटेड सॉल्यूशंस, उसको ना करके आप बैंक की वेबसाइट पे जाए। इसका यही सोल्यूशन है और कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं है, क्योंकि एडवर्टाइजमेंट को आप रोक नहीं सकते। गूगल के अपने एल्गोरिथम है, वो एडवर्ट करेगा ही करेगा, और आप उसमें उसमें मतलब फंसेंगे ही फंसेंगे। सो बेस्ट सोल्यूशन ये है कि आप उस बैंक की वेबसाइट पे जाके ही डेटा लें।
ओके सर।
Thank you, Ji. Thank you. There is one question from Divya. Sir, when we make a new account or any new app, for which website better making a new account Gmail? See, how many Gmail account you are going to make? Because nowadays all applications require a login. So you should monitor your Gmail. You can make one Gmail account, log in, through that Gmail account, but try to monitor, try to change your password weekly. Make a habit. Make a habit that you are going to change the things in a week, which we generally do not do. So at least your data of the 1 week, your conversation of 1 week is going to leak, not more than that. So if you are able to do this, your this solution is the best practice solution. You are saying that making a multiple Gmail, but how many Gmail you can make? You have the limitations, like 5 to 6 Gmail you can make from your phone number, because nowadays they are verifying. So all these things having the limitations. Devi, I hope I have answered your question. Thank you. So how to check the URL? Yeah, there is a website called Virus Total. You can just go by the Virus Total, right? And in this Virus Total, you can check the URL. There is a three options is there in Virus Total. Let me show you. Okay, yeah. So you can check this Virus Total through your URL. You can upload the APK file, right? And you can as well as search. So you can search the IP addresses, file has anything. So by this three way, you can check that either this is having any threat or not. So thank you all. Thank you so much for your question, and it was really good to interact with you all. And I'm not sure either I have been given the information which is useful or not. If not, I'm open for all kinds of questions and take in the future. I'll take this last two questions. My primary LinkedIn account has been restricted, possibly because I had created another one earlier. I was not aware of LinkedIn one account policy. Trying to talk too much. Yeah, in that case, only you can go for the cybercrime.gov.in and close your one account, or you can verify that account through your government ID. That is the only solutions we have. What is the name of the website for checking a data breach? Have I been pawned? So I have shared, but I'm sharing a share for you again. Thank you, Rasi. Thank you so much. Sir, the referral link was also prone to data breach, specifically. Yes, never do that. Never ever do that. When I never do that, a referral link is completely a fake thing. Never ever. Because no APK is free. People think that we are going to watch the Netflix in the free. This application is giving, so they are giving in the free, but they are actually getting all your informations, all your control, all your phone control they have. Thank you, Shreya. Thank you so much. Any other question, Shama, from anyone? So, have you learned something? Any feedback from anyone? Thank you,
No, sir.
thank you, Prabhat. So, thank you so much. Now you can proceed further. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Yeah.
So, Shama, may I get the permission to leave the meeting?
Yeah, sir, can you please wait 2 minutes more?
Okay, okay,
Uh,
sure.
as we draw the curtain on today's session, it's time to pause and extend our deepest gratitude. First, a sincere thank you to our speaker for not just delivering a lecture, but for opening our eyes to the very real and often invisible dangers that hide behind flashy job offers, investment traps, and online scams. The way the topic was broken down, backed by real world insights and practical advice, made the session truly impactful. We are grateful for your time, sir, your expertise, and your commitment to public awareness. Next, I would I want to thank every single participant who joined us today, whether you are a student, a professional, or someone simply curious to learn. Your presence here matters. In fact, it's what makes all of this worth it. Because awareness isn't just something we gain, it's something we pass on. And by being here today, you are becoming part of that change. A big thank you also goes to the organizing teams from the Aarambh and Project CyberShield, especially the volunteers and coordinators working quietly in the background from planning and promotion to technical setup and moderation. None of this would be possible without you. Sessions like these aren't just events on the calendar, they are a reminder that knowledge is the first line of defense. And when we come together like this, we are not just learning, we are building something stronger, a more aware, more resilient society. Before we officially close, a quick reminder, please take a moment to fill out the feedback form. It's mandatory. But more than that, your feedback helps us shape better sessions going forward. Once again, thank you all for being with us today. Let's carry forward what we have learned, share it with others, and stay alert in a world that's changing faster than ever. Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, thank you. So I
Thank you so much to you.
thank you, and take a permission to leave the meeting.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye,
Okay,
bye
thank you so much,
everyone.
sir.
All the best.
Yeah, participants, you all also may leave now.